DDR5 pricing is through the roof. So we think we have a solution to the 2026 RAM crisis. Prices suck, and that's why combos are definitely the way to go. It is 2026 pricing. We're being realistic today. In 2026, building your own gaming PC can be very, very expensive. Really expensive. It is getting really expensive. Everyone knows that DDR5 RAM is super expensive right now, but that does not mean that you can't still build a good all new parts gaming PC with DDR5 for under $1,000.
I know we're kind of beating a dead horse here, guys, but this gaming PC using DDR5 memory is actually a really good value. I was very excited how it turned out, and we went all new parts here with very little compromises, and we're gonna talk about some of those compromises that will kind of impact whether you wanna go down this road, but we gotta pay for this build somehow. Let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Saving money on a pre-built gaming PC in 2026 seems impossible, right? Well, with today's video sponsor Corsair and the refurbished and revival line of gaming desktops, you can save up to 40% off your next PC purchase. Let me tell you how. These line of gaming desktops from Corsair are certified refurbished systems that have been tested by Corsair for full functionality and reliability. The difference is the refurbished line is only excellent like new condition systems, while with the Revival series you can save even more money because these systems come with a few bumps and bruises on non-essential accessories. And another cool part about it is with each PC sold through the Revival series, a portion of the sale is donated to two charities that are important to Corsair, Sailors of the Sea and Veritree. We're all about saving money here at the Toasty Bros, and you guys should be too. Take a look at Corsair's inventory of refurbished and Revival PCs by using the link down below. And big thanks again to Corsair for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it, shall we?
So before you start typing, no, this is not the absolute dirt cheapest DDR5 build. I mean, for God's sakes, we have a case, not a piece of cardboard. So we obviously did not really make any major compromises in terms of our graphics card and our case and all that good stuff. And this thing has a good upgrade path, and overall, you're not gonna save much more money than this, if any.
And honestly, you guys should be thanking us that we did not go with an RTX 3056 gig, because you know what? That thought did cross my mind. I was considering it. But again, with this build, the reason we didn't go absolute cheapest is because we normally recommend at this price point going with DDR4 memory and building a gaming PC that is on a DDR4 platform. And when we're going DDR5, we also don't want to sacrifice so much to where we're getting a really cheap motherboard, single channel memory, or maybe again, building in a cardboard case, that we're kind of just like in a worse position than if we just went DDR4. We actually want to utilize the good value that does come with DDR5 when you plan to build accordingly. So we planned this PC with the idea of a CPU, RAM, and cooler combo that you can get on Newegg for around $330. The value is really awesome there because you're getting a 9600X, that's $199. You're getting 16 gigs of dual channel DDR5 memory, which is really awesome as well, and a free liquid cooler. You might be wondering when you're looking at the start of this video, they have a liquid cooler in the cheapest DDR5 build. It was free, it was included in the combo, but let's go over all the parts, why we chose each part, and then even consider some of the options you could go with on the DDR4 platform at the end of this video if you decide, well, maybe this is too much sacrifice for me to just get DDR5.
Now it's time to go over the parts of the giveaway PC, which we'll talk about more later on in this video. But to start things off, we got the Ryzen 5 9600X. Now, there are alternative options like the 7500F, 7400F, but honestly, they're not much cheaper. Sometimes they're even more expensive, and they take forever to get these days. So the 9600X has been our go-to. You can typically get this CPU in the $175 to $200 range, depending on what type of bundles or coupons you have. 6-core, 12-thread. It has some amazing overclocking potential. It does not run super hot, so you can cool it with the most basic of air coolers or nicer liquid coolers like the one we got for free in our Newegg combo here. And of course, you'd have to change some other parts, but if you want to save even more money, you could go DDR4 with something like a Ryzen 5 5500, but I think you're sacrificing a lot of performance if you go that route. Which, by the way, over at discord.gg/toastybros, we got our Toasty Deals section where Jonah is always posting some absolutely amazing deals, and you will see these combos almost every day. They're always there on Newegg in some capacity. Sometimes they're Intel, sometimes they're AMD, but you can get some crazy combos, and we got an MSI Mag Core Liquid 240 that just barely fits inside this case, and it keeps our CPU incredibly cool for free. And just so we can save you some headache, to fit this cooler, by the way, especially if you go with the same RAM, just take off this front glass. There's 2 screws in the back, and then lower the fan down almost all the way, and then this cooler will fit and it will clear most RAM out there. Just watch out for like Corsair Dominator RAM. Now, a go-to motherboard for us on the AM5 platform is the ASRock B650M Pro RS. This board's usually around $100, and it's a really solid board. It's DDR5. This one actually has a ton of USB ports. It even has 4 RAM slots, and it has one 8-pin for CPU power, so it's a very capable board, and it does support future processor upgrades like a 9700X, but honestly, this build's pretty solid out of the box, and you'll see that in the benchmarks. Now, switching things back to the Newegg combo. So, like I said, CPU. also the cooler, and then our RAM, which is TeamGroup 16 gig DDR5, 6000 megahertz at CL38, and it's RGB too. I don't know if you guys have seen the RGB tax these days on RAM, but they've added a lot. Unless you get it in a combo like this, it ends up kind of being about 140 bucks when you do the math, and that is a great deal right now for 16 gigs of DDR5, and it's pretty fast stuff too. The cache latency is a little higher, but hey, nothing to fret about. The fact that we got dual channel in this is already going to help our performance a ton. Now obviously this next part you can save some money on, but we feel like getting a 1 terabyte Gen 4 drive now, just basically buy once, cry once, it is $139 right now. They do have, every so often, Jonah will especially post these, Samsung Pro and the Samsung Evo drives will go on sale in places like Amazon, Walmart, Newegg, Best Buy every so often for like 105, 110 bucks. But generally you're looking around the $140 price range, and hey, this is a really good drive. It's very future proof. You're gonna be able to fit all your games on there. You can get a 512 gig at home if you want, and that will save you, I'm gonna say about 40 to 50 bucks right now, but I don't think that's worth it when you can get Gen 4 super fast storage like this.
Now for the graphics card, and those who hate these budget NVIDIA GPUs, you're gonna wanna close your eyes with this one. This is the Asus Dual RTX 5050. Now, don't get mad, it's a 5050, but listen, the 5050 right now, and we paid $250 for it, is honestly the best value new GPU when we're talking sub $300 right now, mainly because the 5060 is well over $300 now. Anything close to it's overpriced. The B580 is over $300 as well. Now the B570 is an alternative you can go with, and sometimes you can find for $199, but realistically the 5050 in our benchmark video, which you can watch, ends up still being the better option if you're gaming at 1080p, which I think 1080p is the best option for the RTX 5050, and you get access to DLSS 4 features, which works really well in getting better performance in games, and even in those games that aren't VRAM hungry, you can do some 1440p gaming with that upscaling. I don't recommend it, but it is an option you can consider, and that's why we chose the 5050. Now, obviously, used market is a thing. We're not ignoring the used market. You can go down that rabbit hole, but for this video, we want to focus on all new parts, and the 5050 was the winner. Now for the power supply, a power supply we love a lot right now, the Raidmax Cobra 650 watt power supply, which comes with an ATX 3.1 connector. That connector is rated for 450 watts. Now the one downside, and we'll talk about the case in just a second, is the fact that it is a non-modular power supply, meaning there are a ton of extra cables included that you will not need for this PC build, which inside our very compact case makes cable management a little bit difficult. But I think at $40, you really cannot complain about the price performance of this power supply, and it is a C-rated power supply. For those who want a good power supply in the middle of the road on the tier list, that's really cool, and you can't complain about having that much wattage with this build that will most likely under full load not even pull 300 watts. I mean, the 5050 barely 130 watts, that 9600X with PBO might get up to 90 to 100 depending on the scenario, and realistically, you're way under that 650 mark, so you can upgrade with this build in the future very easily, slap in a new GPU, upgrade your CPU, you're good to go with this power supply. Now you guys have never seen a PC case with so much aura. This right here is the Gamdias Aura Micro ATX case that comes in at a great price point of $40 as well. And I will say, as Jackson mentioned with this cooler, this case is a little difficult to build in if you are going with the 240mm liquid cooler. But if you just go with a normal tower cooler, you won't have any of the issues we mentioned. But I do say issue loosely because we were able to get it work. And once we got everything in here, it was really cool to see such a compact build with all this performance inside. We have 2 reverse blade fans on the bottom that are proprietary, but they do go to an ARGB header that you can plug up to your motherboard. We are using Signal RGB right now to actually control all the RGB, and it just works. So if you're copying this exact build using those affiliate links down below, download Signal, you'll be good to go. It does have another 120mm fan in the back for exhaust, so we kind of have a 2 intake, 1 exhaust setup with the radiator also adding more exhaust, so 2 intake, 3 exhaust. And all the intake is coming from this power supply basement, which does come back to the whole non-modular power supply issue. Might take up a little bit of space for airflow, but from the temperature testing you will see when we do benchmarks, this thing runs super cool. And going back to the whole, this thing doesn't pull a lot of power, this case is gonna be perfectly fine. So once again, this is not the absolute cheapest DDR5 gaming PC you could put together. This is the most well thought out DDR5 gaming PC while factoring in trying to keep it as cheap as possible, making it to where there's no crazy compromises and you're still getting on DDR5 with a good upgrade path. But is it actually worth going down this rabbit hole and spending the grand total of $900 for this PC? We gotta dive into some benchmarks and find out. We're gonna do some 1080p gaming and some of our favorite titles and run some built-in benchmark utilities so you can compare to other PCs on the internet. But I'm excited to see how this thing performs. This thing's looking really cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing the new Hit to Game Marathon, Bungie's version of Arc Raiders, and we're currently running high settings with DLSS set to quality. We got VSync off, max FOV. This game's definitely a little bit easier to run. as well. I never did beat the tutorial last time, so we're gonna try to beat it this time.
Yeah, this is running really well, and also shout out to this game. It was only like 18 gigs to install. Love that for a benchmark game. Guys, keep this game popular because it makes our life a lot easier.
Yeah, me need weapon. All right, I'm not gonna get messed up this time.
He's built
I'm gonna
for this
kill.
now.
I don't even know if I feel like I did any of this stuff last time. All right, I gotta kill
hello.
this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a grenade at you. Oh my god, they run a lot faster than you would think. Man, the gameplay or the gunplay I think is way better than Arc.
Definitely.
Personally. Arc's more realistic, but I like the hit markers, I like the Halo/Destiny/COD-esque to it.
Use your missile strike ability. You have to activate that and then you have a...
Oh, a missile strike?
Q.
Dude, is this what's that other game we play? Where you can call in the ordnance, you know?
That was Helldivers. It's kind of Helldivers vibe. Oh, there they are.
I'm doing it.
Pew! I don't know what that did.
I feel like it's gonna hit me.
Oh, does this give you like aimbots? Oh, when you shoot, okay, so as you're shooting, it shoots off rockets as well. That's pretty cracked.
Okay, healing or shielding or doing something.
And glass is breaking again. Matter transfer.
Am I getting, I probably have to be in this.
You're getting teleported.
It's gonna like absorb me.
I'm turning into a truck now.
Wow. Where am I? What's happening?
And
I see why people get dizzy.
Won.
We did it. We did the run. We got an achievement. We got an average of 122. This is at high settings too, with the cheapest DDR5 system. Don't be underestimating the 5050.
You can do some 1440p as well, because you're only at 5.6 gigs of VRAM. I mean, this is training, but 1440p is an option. Next game. All right, guys, we're in Battlefield 6. Currently running the following settings. We are at 1080p, medium settings with nada upscaling. Oh, I have menu narration on too. I hear it. Go away.
Menu on.
Menu on, checking settings. Wait, Battlefield 6, very demanding game. 1080p, probably ideal for it, but if you want to lower that VRAM target and use some upscaling, you got that option as well. Probably what I would do personally, but we're going to try no upscaling for now. Oh, yo, whoa. That was crazy. All right.
That felt unnecessary, I'm going to be honest.
That felt very unnecessary, but this FPS isn't unnecessary. Let's lock in, boys.
You know, all I'm thinking about is Matt and I building this PSC on stream this morning, and can the 50-50 even game? I thought the 50-50 was a horrible card, and just, I don't know. I'm just like, what's bad about it?
It can't game. And the guy with the 4090 being like,
oh my god, I still can't.
I just thought the 50-50 was ass. I had it and I returned it because it was ass. Well, what GPU did you get? 4090. Okay, bud.
It's like, oh, so you spent 8 times the price. All right, got it.
We hit those. We hit those.
Oh, yeah.
We hit those. We hit that. Oh, I found the real guy. That bot was like, I can res you, partner.
He said, shh.
Hey, yo, Rock Killer. Rock Killer. Let's go.
Holy.
No scope.
Okay.
Oh. No scope. No scope.
Okay.
It worked the way I wanted it to. Okay. No. Oh, this is a trooper. Oh. This guy is a real war veteran. Thank you. Thank you. Point and click. Hey, get out of the way! Oh, the enemy's over here. We're crushing them so bad I can't even find where they're at. Oh, because we swapped, that's why. So zip. Wow, Mikhail, don't slow that one down.
Dude, that guy did not even think you were a threat.
Do not slow that down. That was bad.
That guy ran by and said, I ain't even coming back for that.
Oh!
Dude's fighting his own battles.
Oh, yeah, I was fighting my own battles, my own demons. 106 average, 1% low, 71. Battlefield 6 looking really good. I think we have another one. Let's do another one.
We are playing Jonah's favorite game, the finals.
The finals!
So we're currently, we're going to try at 1080p, DLSS quality on Transformer, dynamic low ray tracing, and we're going to do medium settings. 50-50, ladies and gentlemen, it's cooking right now.
Putting in work. Oh, hello! I don't think that's a one-on situation.
It's not what I think it is.
Ooh,
Did I start lagging? Oh my goodness, where?
Oh wait, he's on it. Oh, this is a good opportunity. Fire!
Oh, I thought I really just went over here. Okay.
Get those traps up there.
There's no way. There's no way I just missed all those. We're gonna have to do this the old manual style.
Let him go! Oh, whoa.
Oh my god. All right. We're at it. We're moving. They almost just won, like straight push. But now we're in the game. Look at.
Oh, nice shot, nice shot. Swing and a miss.
Dude, I've never seen this many people like
so
playing
coordinated.
objective.
The greatest game on the planet.
And I've died again. All right.
Everyone's favorite game show. That's what they call it.
It's everyone's favorite game show, according to Jonah. All right, so averages of pretty close to high refresh rate constantly, and that was at like medium settings with ray tracing. You obviously go lower settings, get even more FPS.
So yeah, cheapest DDR5. It's expensive, but the build does perform very
Solid.
well with the proper settings. Let's wrap this video up.
We just got done benchmarking our cheapest DDR5 gaming PC, and as you guys can see, yes, the RTX 5050 is a fully capable card, and what's cool about this system as a whole is you could just take that card out and replace it with something like a 5060, a 9060 XT. There's a lot of options. This build definitely has a good amount of headroom.
And if you do want to go down the used market, a couple options I'd recommend looking at, even with the power supply you have, is maybe like a used 2080 Ti. That card would be faster, but again, older generation, so you won't have the latest DLSS support, but it will be an overall faster GPU that would get you into some 1440p gaming. Or if you're looking on the AMD side of things, you're probably looking at, I don't know, AMD GPUs, I'll be honest with you, are pretty overpriced on the used market, so I don't really know what would be a great recommendation at that price point, but again, 2080 Ti would be a good option to consider, and you all can let me know down below if there's an AMD GPU you would slot in differently on the used market. Jonah's saying the RX 6800, but we'll do a price check right here and see what that actually is. We'll see. But we did run some other benchmarks, I can tell you that. And those benchmark results are as follows. CS2 1080p low got an average of 559 FPS with a 1% low of 162. Cyberpunk 1080p on the low ray tracing mode on DLSS set to balanced got an average of 100 FPS, a minimum of 85 and a max of 119. Yes guys, the 5050 can do a little bit of ray tracing.
And for 30 mark time spot, we got a score of 10,197 with the GPU getting 10,322 and the CPU getting 9,546, which brings us to a 9 cents per point score. And in 2026, we say that anything between 7 and 10 is still a pretty decent score, especially all new parts, ladies and gentlemen.
But I want to hear from you guys. Do you want to see a video where we test this PC, the cheapest DDR5 PC, versus a more value mid-range focused DDR4 build at the same price point? See which one's better? Let us know in the comments down below to determine which option is the best for 2026. But again, if you want to buy the parts from today's video and copy this build, take advantage of those new A combos. Links down below are fill links. They will help us out. And we're going to tell you guys how you have a chance to win this PC because you do.
Twitch.tv/ToastyBros March 13th. That's right, Friday the 13th. We will be live from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. That is our 6-hour live stream. If you didn't know, typically every second Friday of the month, we give away a gaming PC. We play games with you guys. It is a lot of fun.
Go to Twitch. It's not a 48-hour stream like we did last month, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So follow us over on twitch.tv/ToastyBros.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Now, this PC was brought to you by Toasty Bros and PCBros.tech. If you guys didn't know, PC Bros is our PC selling business, and that's how we are able to do a lot of these giveaways.
PCBros.tech. Go buy a PC today if you want to get one ready to go with great customer support and a good warranty to make you feel happy.
To make you feel good.
To make you feel good.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind is the word I'm looking for. Use code Toasty Bros on checkout. You will save 3% of your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.